Hello and welcome.
Hello.
A quick sneak peek of what we're going to be doing. We're doing Matchbook cards today. And did you know you can take a card like this? Look how cool this comes out. This one has a little gift card holder. Look at that. Back to school. Now, how cool would that be to give a teacher? You could put in Post-it notes. I had some here somewhere. Make it into a little gift. Candy, anything kind of flat, or just a card. So that's what we're going to get to. So, Jacqueline says she and her husband plan their week around our shows. Oh, we just love it. And another Jacqueline in Australia says it's 4 a.m., but she can't sleep. So she's watching. So we just love it that we are all over. I think that's so fun. And Sean is saying she's ready to stamp and craft along with the group, the highlight of her day. Oh, we just so appreciate you guys.
It's 4 a.m. tomorrow.
And ahead of the game. And Susan's saying she's looking forward to the All Good Cards Club this weekend. So am I. This is going to be really fun. So thanks. So we'll mention that. So
goodness,
what a great way to start with such lovely comments. So we'll switch things up. I'm just going to do, this is the card kit for this month. And remember, these dies, you get 3 cards. This die is one of the choices, free in celebration with a $100 order. And this weekend is All Good Cards Club. So see, that was just kind of a lead into that. I love it when people are excited. A couple of weeks ago, we did these kind of cards on our Thursday Facebook Live. And there are so many really, really cute cards over in the Back Porch Stampers. What we do in the All Good Cards Club is we take an idea and run with it. And we do all kinds of variations. So we're starting with that basic card thing, but we're doing tons of variations. So you would call these like, they could be stepped up or just variations. So how fun. We'd love to have you join us. It's only $15 and we meet live 3 times. You get the PDFs forever and it's this weekend, but you don't always go back. So if you can't make it live, but anyway, enough for that. And then I do have a couple of fun sentences. This is really fun. I just love all the conversations going among you guys too. That's just so fun. So this is the host code. And remember, if your order is 150 or more, you don't use the host code because you get the host benefits, but otherwise you use this. And of course, if your order is that much, you just might want to buy the kit. So talk to me about that. But I have 2 really fun sentences. Paula Brown says, please wait 32 minutes. Yay, Karen Zoom. These are so fun because they fit because I do Zoom things and Zoom classes. That is hilarious. And then we have Cheryl McLean. Please wait 32 minutes. Yearly Karen Z folds. I love fitting in the Z folds. I thought so. Those were hilarious. Thank you so much. We love it. And the drawing for this past week was the beautiful new Horizons paper. This is going to Cheryl Petersdorf Wog. So Cheryl, just shoot me a message with your email and I'll pop that in the mail to you. Tim just puts everything over to the side. And the drawing for next week, this comes to us thanks from Jean Shute, who sent me a whole box of. So we have Wanda Kavanaugh and Jean Shute, and I just got another box in the mail. This is amazing, but I thought I'm going to wait till next week so I can thank her, and we're going to use one of her cards. So we can just alternate. I just have, that gives me 3 boxes. Anyway, it's pretty hilarious. This is such a throwback. I want to know, number one, who remembers this?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because we did use this at our church class.
You wear stilettos all the time.
Oh yeah, that's right. We made, and I don't remember what the card is. We made the cutest card using this set, but I can't think of it for anything at one of my classes when we used to rent the church by us. I think this is such a retro vibe. I just think this is kind of hilarious. And it does say a mother's flair, but other than a couple, I love this. You make motherhood look so good. I think that's a nice card to give them. But the other is good. Life is beautiful because of you, and hope your day is as wonderful as you are. And I just think this retro vibe just really fits the bill today. So how fun.
See, the reason I remember that, I made you several cards with those things.
Oh yeah, he did not. But really a fun retro idea. And of course, we always start with, we've got mail. I know retro things have just come back. So it's just kind of fun. So if you win this card, we'd love to see what you make with it. So it's just very fun. Okay, we always like to start with, we have mail. And we're going to start with Judy LaMagna from California. Oh, cute. Oh, she's a little thank you for her birthday card. Now, how cute is this? This is a smaller size card, still fits in the post office. So that note card still fits. Okay.
Yes,
Tim,
it
you're
does.
gonna okay.
Most people don't
It's
have
still-
that big of a post office.
It's still mailable. So it makes a statement. And I love, look what, so this is a takeoff on what we did a couple of weeks ago that we've been seeing so many adorable cards where it's folded, but she's just done it differently. It's just the whole card itself is folded, the words here, and cut out flowers. What a fun idea. We just love, taking an idea and running with it. It's wonderful.
And she probably did the cutting out when she was watching TV.
She might be. I think that's a couple of you have said to me that you like to fussy cut and you watch TV too. So I said, so I think of you guys as I'm sitting there fussy cutting. I'm thinking there's a whole group of back porch stampers sitting fussy cutting while our spouses or kids or whoever is watching TV.
And she doesn't think about what's on TV because, like I said, oh, what did they say? And so, do you think I'm listening?
Cynthia says her mom always said, what comes around goes around multiple times. Is that ever true? Oh, and Cheryl has another one for this. So in case I forget it, I got to put this up. Pam with 32 moms yearned Karen's just zestfulness. I love it. I'm taking
That's
all these
good.
personally,
That's
because it's
good.
got that K in there. It's wonderful. Oh, how lovely is this? This is Karen. Oh, Karen Meager again from Michigan. That is so fun. Just a fun thank you card for all the fun videos. I just love, look at how she's colored this. So
The
this is
border.
flat.
Nice.
And she's just made that background in the sailboat and built her
Did
picture.
she stamp, or how did she make that?
These are all stamps, and this looks like could be a cloud punch or a stencil, and then sponging.
Because it looks like a punch.
Isn't that just really pretty? How that's all
Yeah.
done like that, and then a little accent there with a little
Yep.
stone embellishment. Gorgeous, beautiful. And then Kathy Boggs from Washington. Oh, what a gorgeous card! Ooh, and I love this color. This is really, really pretty. Oh, and this is really fun. I'm going to read her note later, but I just thought, she won one of the drawing. She won the little stockings, that whole set. So cute. But I just want to point out what she did here. I love this. Look, this is her note inside. I always talk about, I often use a Post-it note or something. And she's done this. You can reuse it, but this steps it up. It's like a little card inside.
Oh,
Is that cool?
when I opened it, I had the same thought.
And it goes with this, but this one's not fancy and colored. This is like the tuck-in note. I love that. Okay, I love that idea right there. This is also gorgeous. And you can see how this is sponged, gone through an embossing folder. This is the one that just looks like roughed up paper.
Yep.
Just beautiful. That is a gorgeous card. I trying to kind of watch ideas as we go along. Another Karen Tackett. We have a couple Karens here from Indiana. Oh, we all love the camper. And remember this
And the
van.
Volkswagen.
Oh my goodness, do they look cute together?
They do.
And always remember, that is such an awesome card because we did so much camping.
Yep.
Always remember what an awesome card to send to someone that you've, these are the moments we look back on with joy. Oh, I know I can pass that card on to, it's just fun. All the memories that you create with that. Wonderful card. And I just love how you built the scene and added both of those. That is wonderful. And then we have, this is from Pat Nagy in Missouri. And I do have to read this. She said she found this chicken paper at the local store and the roosters from an older Stampin' Up set.
And it's to Tim Titus.
And, this is to you. Oh, look at that adorable paper. That's a
is.
real retro. It looks like our kitchen, like kind of that 50s vibe. Oh, is that ever cool? I love that paper. And who remembers this rooster? Oh, Tim has quite the set of rooster
And read
cards.
what she wrote.
Your friendship is something to crow about.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Pat.
That is very, very cool. What a fun card. Yes, it is so awesome.
It'll go
And
in
you guys are loving these cards. I love it.
Pat, that will go into my collection.
And Helen Gall from Wisconsin. Ooh, and look at this. These are like, I think these look like die cuts. Sometimes I can't tell between die cuts and stickers. Oh, and a lovely note in here. Look how she did the inside too. So I will read the note later, but I love that. Look how fun, just building a picture with all these different pieces. That is beautiful. And the thank you right on the pot. I like that. That is awesome. Mona saying you like the fold on that rooster card. That is another Thursday live we did just a few weeks ago. So if you scroll back, if you go to my YouTube channel, and just go to the recents and scroll through. You'll
And look
see
where
it
it's
really
at.
soon.
Look where it's at.
Oh, you just put it up top. We should do rooster cards across our mantle.
Yes.
And then we got some fun gifts, more tea, Bigelow Constant Comment tea. We got a bunch of it, like 3 boxes from
6.
From Lisa Holland, and she lives where this is made. Is that ever cool? So how fun is that?
And that's not.
We are so.
And that town is not Bigelow, Wisconsin.
We just think it's so fun when we get packages and then there are gifts that have some meaning from something. I said, that is so fun. And you guys know I am a serious tea drinker. So I love that.
We have a neighbor named Tim. So there's 2 Tims right in a row.
Old Tim and young Tim, even though
they are huge Bigelow.
Yes.
When they go out of town and they go to that town, they bring back tea for us.
Yeah. So that's really fun.
It's a thing.
So today's card, what we love to do on Thursdays is something that we have you all creating with us. And we do multiple things of the same thing. I've been doing this for a long time and I just love doing it this way. And then a lot of you come over to the Back Porch Stampers and share what you make. So I have 10 cards here today using this. And then you're going to see many, many more over in the Back Porch Stampers. So make sure you come over there afterwards and post yours and see what other people are doing. So if you aren't a member yet, just come join. It's over on Facebook. But I think this is so fun. This is another throwback card from the early days when we were quarantining and I did paper crafting with kids. I'm going to add a link to that video because it's just kind of fun because I did that. I think I put candy in one. I turned one into a little notebook because there are all kinds of things you could do with kids, but it's all the same idea. So I'll put a connection. But I think these are just gorgeous cards. So a bunch of you love that tea. So that's great. Okay. And then look how it just opens. So this one, I've just tucked in the little back to school. I just like the colors there. I thought, and so this is blank inside. You'd have your child write a note to the teacher. Is this a fun? I mean, who does not want a little coffee shop card? That always makes a gift. So this is an easy way to turn this into a gift. And it is just a little tuck in. Tim, I'm going to be in trouble if I don't know where I put my.
And if you're looking for the Starbucks card, it's 4 years old. You're not going to see it on the shelf anymore.
I need my stapler. That's going to be a little important here.
Your stapler? Your stapler?
Yes. I'm just realizing I had it. I took pictures earlier. But I'll send Tim on a stapler hunt because that's a little important for these cards. But you can see how I could add Post-it notes in here. And then I have a little gift and you write your little message on the top. And then this can be a little tuck-in thing there. So get creative. On the video I'm going to attach to, we actually put pieces of paper, copy paper, and put them inside here. So it was like a little notebook. You could make notes or you could write a bunch of messages or, thinking of fun things to do with kids. Oh, good. Tim found it. Thank you.
Is this the stapler?
He's my rescue.
And I fixed it because it was clogging.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we're going to, and do you see how this just tucks in? I said, this is so fun. Someone said last week, what if people don't know you have to actually open these cards? And I said, then people are going to think you just sent them nice, thick postcards. But I think most of the ones we do are a little self-explanatory, but it's kind of a fun thought. So all you need to make this one.
I would just put a little sticky note on the back and say, gift enclosed.
If there is truly a gift enclosed.
Well,
if it's a message, you might have some disappointed people.
Message enclosed.
Okay, so I sent a photo of what you need for this, but I'm going to lay this out. Got the stapler. We need an 11 by 4 1/4.
You need this?
I forgot to write down the 2 measurements. So I need your clear handwriting, Tim, because I know people. Well, I'll try to do it and you can do it better.
I'll do it.
4 3/4. No, 4 3/4. That's for something else. 4 3/4.
Times.
No, comma. I'm sorry. These are score lines. 4 3/4 and 10. Okay, can you manage that? Okay, you're going to take a new sheet. Okay. And a 1 by 4. See, I'm just arranging my things here since I didn't do this earlier.
Okay.
Yep, and then 10.
Number 10?
Yep. Okay, so on this one, and then we'll just show you how we're going to build that. So we'll get to that point, but thank you very much. So you just need your base card. Your base card is just half a sheet of cardstock, but it goes the long way. So we can fold it over. This is a little bit shorter than a 5.5. In fact, I need my scoreboard. I right there. Oh, it's just because he moved it. I was going to measure this. I'm thinking it is, and then I better not say it or I'll say it wrong and correct it. It's actually 5.25, but it doesn't matter. It looks great. It fits into your card great. And so we have half our sheet of that. And then we're going to look at this. You can see how this is going to be. This is 4.25 inches wide. This is going to be our little piece right there. This is our 1.25. So you can screenshot this, but no, it'll be on my blog later today or tomorrow morning.
Not 1.25. It's 1 by 4.
Oh yeah, one by 4. I'm sorry, because this one's 1.25. And then we have 2 this size. Mostly I did white, so I think on the picture I did white because the other cards I think are almost all white. But you're going to need 2 pieces that are 4 inches square, and then 1 piece that's 3 3.75 inches square. So if you notice, we're just building. We do the 1/4 inch. So this is 3 3/4 square. Put on 4 inches square, and it's going to go on this part. I'm going to fold that up because this part right here is 4.25 inches square. So that makes it just really easy for measuring. And so if you ever don't have the measurements, you just remeasure this and it all works out good. Okay. We're cool. Just getting started. Juanita said she just joined up, but we're just getting started. So this first time I go over the measurements and you can screenshot if you care. Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of cool how this all moves up so you can actually tuck it in.
Yep. So, and because it tucks in, it can round a little. That's why you could put like a hot cocoa mix in here, or something I'm thinking of like Get Well cards, or just something kind of Get Well teas. You could put tea in here, but anything even larger, like a little thing of soup for a Get Well. So you can be creative with this. Okay, so this is what the pieces are. And you'll just come back to remember that. I hope you screenshot that if you care. And then the only other 2 things that matter, we're going to score at these 2 measurements. I'll put it right there. We're doing 4 3/4 and 10. And that is all you need to remember. Yes, these would make quick little thank yous. Putting a photo in here would be fun too, or a few photos. I mean, there's so many things I think you can do with this. This is another super simple idea and I just love doing those. So this is the most important thing that you'll need to remember, because everything else you can measure from here. So write this down if you care, because I might forget to keep saying that. And now look, this is our basic fold, and that's going to tuck in. So now, oh, that's right, Tim's finishing touch.
My own. So
now I'm going to go to the stapler, and what you're going to notice about the staple, I'm not going to want it very high, or that's not going to come in. So I'm going to put the staple close to the bottom, and I'm going to do it from this way so that the back of the card looks better. I'd rather see that on the back than those other 2 things. Does that make sense?
Oh, totally.
Of course, if you mess up, it doesn't matter. No one else knows what you were going for. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to just staple it. Come down here, and I'm just going to staple it. And I'm going to give you a little tip right here too. I did one of these, and I didn't staple them far enough down, and I won't even tell you which one. And this didn't go in flat.
So you cut it off.
I just trimmed a little bit of that.
Yes.
Yeah. So see, you can make do of anything, and then it's still long enough to tip in. Okay. So you guys, that is it. So now we're going to go ahead and assemble.
Right there.
Yeah. So now I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to put my white on the inside. This would be an easy one to mass produce. There, because and then I would do parts of these all together. This is the Awash and Beauty. I absolutely think this is such stunning paper.
That's the color?
All of this whole paper pack. And this is all just using the paper pack. So that is from it too. And is that just beautiful?
Yep.
I just think it is so pretty. And so, I have a bunch. Oh, and then when I put this on, I like to tuck this in first.
Yes.
Because then it gives me, there's my 4 inch by 4 inch, because that's what I'm measuring it around. And then I'm just going to add my little thing there. And we have 1 card done. 1 out of 10. Okay, so who's making these with me?
I'm not.
Now, if I'm going to share another tidbit here in case get it later. If I put this on, like these aren't terribly flat. I'm doing it in the air and mine isn't getting really nice flat things. Sometimes I can get it good and sometimes not. So if you think they're too bumpy with your designer series paper, all you do is do a double layer of that, or put it on a thing of cardstock to give it a little extra layer. So it's just a little tip if you need it. And then I'm going to take my gorgeous flower and some of these and put them on, and then you can just add any gems. So I'll just put a few of these on, and the card is finished. I think this is quite stunning. I'm going to let you put this one on.
Sweet.
And we'll move right to another one. These flowers are right from this paper. This is the Awash in Beauty paper. This is strictly the paper. You know, for a lot of these cards, when I make 10, a whole lot of it revolves around the paper. But in the back porch stampers, you can use anything you have. Doesn't need to be Stampin' Up. Doesn't need to be current. I always use Stampin' Up. I always use current. So you get an idea for these. But I love using the paper itself when I'm making really quick cards. And this is what I mean by fussy cutting when I watch TV. So, okay. Carlos is making it with us. Catherine is. And I just, I think this is absolutely fabulous paper. Okay, I'm going to keep the finished ones just so we can lay them out at the end. We'll do one more flowered one here in a row. This is one of my favorites too, this cottage rose. What is this? What is the Abigail rose? This, again, is just the paper. And I think this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Wishing you all the happiness you can imagine. So this is just another. Cut out one of these on the inside.
It's very pretty.
And I think that is just really pretty. So we'll make a couple more. And at some point I give up making them. And here, Tim, we'll have you make this one.
It's a very soft color.
Yes. Okay, this one is not scored, so that's good. We'll score another one. I'm going to have Tim do this one. Do you remember what you're going to score at? Do you remember what you wrote on that piece of paper? This is your test, like when you go into the doctor.
5.
No, 4 3/4. Okay, he's failed. Okay, he's going to use his own scoring. He wants his own bone fold right here. So, okay, and 10.
And 10. 10 1/4.
Yeah.
Is a tall
10
line?
right there.
10?
Yep. Yep. Okay, that's 10, and you're going to fold that up.
Which way does it go? It goes like this.
Yep, you're good. And then like that.
And then like this.
Yep, then like that. The missing ingredient from Tim here. And then you're going to do this. Sharon says, yay, another pretty yet simple card idea. Yep, those are my favorites. And you guys know I send out so many cards. This really helps me have a bunch of cards ready to send out too. So it's really good. I end up with doubles of these because I have one made and then I make one. We're doing this. Okay, Tim is going to...
Sweet.
He's got his own plan here. I think it might have something to do with pounding. He hasn't pounded for a while.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Oh, you might have gotten yours on there flatter than mine. So whatever. So good. Oh, that was good. Okay, and now you can tell this is going to be for your inside. Here, I'll do this part, hand them to you, and you put them together.
Okay. So
no, just wait. If it's going to be folded, so you want to think about you open it. So now you think about where you want it.
I still don't know. Up there or down there?
This is where I would open it.
Oh, there.
Okay. If you want to be different and do doubles, you could do the other and then do doubles.
Well,
you could do another message up there.
I like to write a lot.
Yeah. See, that works. And then this is for your inside. But aren't these just easy to put together? Luann says she's resisted getting the Abigail rose because she has so many other floral sets, but this will make her reconsider. You know what I would have to say, what I love, and this is just the paper, keep in mind that we're using. What I love about this paper is that it is kind of just white and cream and gray and is it petal pink? I just love those kind of muted colors together. So it's a very different look.
Either side, or do I have to use the same size?
Just think about what this is going to look like and decide. You can decide. You can use either side on that, and you can use either side on this. So you could do it whatever. This might get a little fussy, but you know what else would be pretty, Tim? This would be pretty without adding that and then picking whatever you wanted there. Because this is really lovely. So see, we have all that, and yeah, that would be really pretty. So you could try that and we'll have totally different cards. See? So I was just noticed that when colors are different. Okay, do you want to do it that way? And that's good. So now we'll do this. And this is one of the reasons I love, if I'm going to make a card, make a few. Because see, you're already looking at different ways. Oh, well, we could do this instead. I think it's one of the easiest ways to get creative, because you get a little tired of doing the same thing. And then you think, oh, I'll try this and I'll try this.
I really appreciate Karen's skill when I see how hard.
And then we're going to put that on. So that's going to go on that part.
She makes it look easy.
I love that pink and the brown. So isn't that, I mean, I just think that is really pretty together. And then you're going to put that on. Well, and then later we'll embellish.
Sweet.
So how cool is that? Okay. Colleen says she could make 100 cards with Abigail Rose and not get tired of it. Yes, I feel like that too. So I think it is one of my favorites. I love that. And look how pretty that is and just different. So that is awesome. I'm keeping the finished ones because I put embellishments we haven't added. Now this is so fun too. So we're moving right along. Here's another one with just the paper, except I did add words from the stamp set, but you see the rest of this is paper. So this could be happy birthday. So a lot of these cards can just be your paper. So we're just going to do this one really quickly. I'll do a couple more quickly and then I'll just show you. You know, I keep my little things in a, oh, let me see here. I'm thinking this is the wrong, this is for an upcoming class.
Ooh.
I have the wrong thing here. Let me see if I have this one. Ooh, it's going to be the next Good All Girls Club after this one. Also ready. Okay, I'm going to just show this one. It's okay. I'm just going to show this one. See, so remember what this one looks like. The pieces are in the other room, but I think that is a really cool one, and we'll move on to the next one. Since I have 10, we can do that. Here comes the next one. Narrow tear and tape in the fold. That might be a great idea, Pat. So go ahead and try that. I love that idea. That might hold it just enough to make it even easier. Now, how cool is this for a masculine card? So we've got hooray. And then inside, you're a classic. Okay. So on this one, I have these pieces, and I'm going to make the next one a little bit different. Now, the rest of these, I think I already have scored. So remember, most important thing is this is half a sheet of cardstock. So it's 4 1/4, and that's scored at 4 3/4 and 10. I'm going to fold this up, and Tim, I'm going to hand that to you to do that, and I'll get the other pieces here. And then we are just going to assemble. You're going to see I'm making a different color with this one, but we're using the same paper pack. Flip that up so I can see. Oh, tear and tape is a great idea. Oh, and so here on the inside, I didn't plan an inside for this one. Some of them I did. Then I kind of ran out of time. You know how that goes. So suddenly it's 1:45 and we got to move in here. That's how it goes. I put this in to assemble the rest. So for this one, side, I'm going to highlight this paper. So I put this across the bottom. And then we're going to build this with this. I'm just using different papers from the same pack. This is from the He's the Man. Again, this is just the paper pack. Do you realize all of these cute things are all in the paper pack? All these die cuts, you get 2 whole pages full of fun things to use. So all of the other accents here are from that. And I'm going to put this on. Let's see. So for this one, let's see, we have a rose. I'm just going to lay out where I might want it. This time I've got the little band. Okay, that works. So we're going to do.
And the surfboard.
Hope your day is a grand adventure. This would be a cute little birthday card, thinking of you, travel. So I could take this paper and go on and make a whole bunch of, some of them are about grilling. You could do a whole bunch
of guy cards.
Of guy cards out of this paper pack. And this is just the paper pack. So Jan says, flatten the staples and you do not need to double strip. Okay, so flatten them like Tim pounding. I guess I never thought of it, flattening the staples. I suppose you would pound them.
Or just.
Which would make sense. It also really isn't bothering me if they show a little. I'm just trying to show that. Karen says she's creating along. It's so easy. And so she's finding this easy to do. So wonderful. I think that is so, so fun. Sandy said she admires me for including Tim in my Stampin' Adventure. Yeah, because it's a great risk. So no,
Yes,
we
it
all
is.
love it. We all love it.
Okay,
Okay,
this
so
is what you're going to show. So,
okay, yeah. And all of these, you'll notice on a bunch of them, like on this one, I just scattered some gems on this one. I put 3 here in a row. This one has 3 in a row. How cute is this?
that is adorable.
And here, this is just the paper. So keep that in mind. I use a stamp set from here, and again, just the paper, happier than happy for you. And I think that is just adorable. So all of these, this could be a really cute baby card with a little gift card in it. So with this one, this is just part of a paper. So this is another section. So I just have the sections in parts. And then on this one, instead of white, I chose to do green, but you see, they're still the same measurements. These are both 4x4s. So I have my inside.
Is there such a
This will
thing
be
as
my
a
inside.
gender reveal card?
The people could do it. They certainly have parties. They certainly could do one.
Yeah. But I'm not sure if this color would work.
This one's a little neutral, I
I
think.
think so.
Okay, and then I'm just going to attach this one. See, we could just sit and make a whole bunch of these cards, but isn't this one cute too?
It
These
is.
could say birthday or anything else too. These really could say anything. Okay, there. Oh, where's the
Stapler?
okay? Yeah, no, I better do
Oh,
Tim's
yeah.
trick here, I'll be corrected. And
Okay,
then
now,
pliers. That would Tim. Go get some pliers or something out of your
Okay.
drawer, and we'll see if
But
it
just-
flattens the
just wait.
staples. Okay.
okay, you do one and I'll do the other.
Okay. I'll do one, and you're going to do one down flat because I'm doing mine in the air. Okay. Here's a contest, you guys.
Okay.
They look
Not
pretty
much
similar,
difference,
but and now Tim's looks a little bit high. Let's see if this fits in. So otherwise, we'll just do her. Yeah. Do you see how this now rounds? Now this wouldn't matter if I'm putting something kind of rounded in here, but there's still plenty of room for that to tuck in. So we're going to pretend he did that on purpose, because I'm sure he did, And I'm going to just cut off a teeny little bit here. I think it's just so fun that you can just, fix any of these things. And now it's nice and flat. So see, it's perfect.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, Tim is going to test this. The tension is building as Tim and Karen each take on their tool of choice, period. Rhonda says.
It's true.
And we will see if they show up
I'm gonna
together
try to
after
protect-
this.
I'm going to try.
I'm going to go ahead and get these ready. Because see, then they'll be mass producing forever. And we're going to see if Tim can do this. And otherwise, I would think you could take your hammer outside and hit him. I could send him out with all the.
Ooh, it worked.
Did it work?
I think it did.
Oh, look at that, Tim. Okay. Whoever said that, that was
That
really a
worked.
great idea. Anyway, I don't know who it is, but thank you, whoever it was. Yes, a small hammer for using eyelets. Yes. Like the crafting. Just those little tiny. Yes.
Look at that.
See, another tool we just really need. Oh, that's perfect, Tim. I'm totally impressed.
Thank you.
Okay, and then we're just going to finish up the card. Oh, I put this on the wrong thing, but that's okay. See, it all works.
Ooh.
Okay, there's that, and
And it does show. Yeah, that is very.
it is. Oh,
That's
see, it's
very
better
cool.
because this one's bumpy.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, what is one of my favorite lines? We are more creative together than we are separately. Okay, there's a little proof. So I need to prove it to all the ideas you guys share with us. That is fabulous. This one has the gems, but oh my goodness, that works. Okay, Tim, you're going to be flattening all my things from now on. Okay, moving right along. A bone folder knife would work too. Okay, you guys, we're full of ideas now, but now Tim has his pliers.
Okay, what do you do? How do you help your wife? Oh, I help her flatten all of her things.
I know. I said, look, this again is just the paper. And is this just cute? Now, this would be really fun as a get well card to put a little soup in it or some teas. I mean, just get creative. I just think this is, or a little tea and a little biscuit. You could put all kinds of stuff in there. And this says friendships refresh the soul.
You're
Okay.
going to fit tea and biscuits inside here and close it?
Yes, because see, it's okay if it's rounded. That's what I was
Mm.
see. He was off looking for pliers, but do you see? If we have something in there and it's like this, it'd be a little more difficult to mail, but it works. That's what I think is really cool about this. Okay, so if I staple this, then I'll let Tim flatten it while I add the others. So we'll have this duo team here going. So we're going to do this. Ginger says, all the years I've been doing this, wouldn't I know all the tricks by now? Yeah, isn't that the truth? You know, I said, I love quick and easy cards. And as long as I've been doing this, there are always new quick and easy cards. I said, one of the things I love about this, I used to think in the beginning, if I was doing repeat classes for people, I had to get more and more things that took a lot of time. And it's like, do you know how long I've been doing this and how excited I get to see any new little tip or idea? It is the little things that make this so fun, because I will always love quick and easy, but there's no end to what we can learn or rediscover. I think sometimes it's things we knew in the past and we've forgotten. So see how cool is that? And now this can be my inside. Oh, well, so we are into something new. So hopefully no one got off right at the beginning thinking they saw it all when they did the first, because, you know, there's improvements to come. Tuck this one in, and we're going to put this on. And I don't know, did I lose my other little T? If I did, it's floating around here somewhere, and that's fine.
Well,
we'll find it. I'll put that one there. That one I can finish later. And now I think I will just show the rest, because now we've done this enough. Okay. Yeah, we put flattening the curve to a whole new level. Rhonda says, I love that, flattening the curve. That is great. Learning by mistake. Okay. All right. And Karen, that was it Karen? Somebody just said, if you are going to stamp on this little thing, do it before you attach it, because it is a little bumpy. You're right. In fact, I stamped all these after I had put together the insides. But in the future, I would do them first. I always like to stamp before they're attached. But isn't this just stinking cute?
It is.
Okay, so I'm gonna open this one. You fill my day with happiness. And you see, that's a little, if I hadn't already attached it, I would have redone it. That's just me. I would have turned it over, because, you know, paper has two sides, but it was already in here. So that was a really good point. Another little trick, because after these were all done, I thought, I really would like to decorate the inside. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I think that is really cute. And then let's see, we have 10 totals. I don't know how many are left, but look at this fun one. This is the perfectly penciled or whatever it is, the black and white paper I colored. Do you remember when I colored this, Tim? I don't think you remember. When you were in the hospital, I sat there for hours. I colored some of these sheets and I've never used them. He's here with the new Stampin' Blends and just sitting by his bed.
And that was May.
Having coloring. That was a long time ago. So I finally cut this apart and thought, well, that would be fun to use, but it'd be fun in the black and white too. And then again, you fill my day with happiness. Yep. And I just added a little strip on there inside. So we have that one. And then I guess just two more. This next one, we've got to use Hues of Happiness, because this is one where I have so many of these cutout flowers just waiting to be put on cards. I just love it. I just love this paper. This paper is also the same paper that is behind this. It's the backgrounds of one of these. Do you see how those colors? Yep. It's a different color tone in the same family, but do you see how that looks the same? I used one side of the paper and these flowers for card kit 1 month. So now this month I'm using a different paper on the back. It's another way of stretching out your paper. But I just think this is so pretty. And you could have these flowers cut out and make all of your cards different. And this one opens like this. Yep. And I did Friendships Refresh the Soul again. And then I did one for Christmas with the poinsettia. So I have the larger one on the outside, the smaller one inside. I didn't add any words yet. But so just some really fun cards. Rhonda said she's going to be staying with a friend during her surgery to help her. She needs to bring her coloring supplies. Yes, I love doing coloring. You know, it's not messy. I love doing that when I am sitting somewhere. That's kind of what I love to bring. But I think these are all amazing. So they'll all be on my blog. And give me a couple of days and there will be a project sheet to download. So for those of you who do that, I have someone that does that for me. So it takes a couple of days. But I will get them on the blog. I go for tonight, and otherwise it'll be tomorrow. And just know that. And over in the back porch stampers, I'll put up the thing there. So no, you can always get the measurements then on my blog from here. And thanks you guys for doing this with us. And we're going to see a bunch of you for class this weekend. And it's not too late to join us. So it's All Good Cards Club. And we're making just a whole bunch of fun. You know, you can tell from how I teach these. I love taking an idea and running with it. So on Thursdays, I do the same thing over and over and over again. In the All Good Cards Club, we kind of take an idea, and then in 3 different parts, we do variations on a theme. So that's kind of how I look at things, because I love variety and I love variations on a theme. So thank you, everyone. Let me know if you need anything.
Remember.
And Tim's new stamping tool of choice. Thank you.
And it's not a Sears Craftsman, but it still works.
It still works. Thanks for spending this time with you. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.